honey boo boo brown sugar child. Okay, we have to talk to ourselves like we are confident, like we are queens, we are kings. I want you to hype yourself up because you deserve it, baby. Let's get started. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Naya Alexis here. Thank you guys for clicking on my video and coming back to my channel. I really appreciate it. I'm super excited about this video. I'm sure you know from the title that I'm just gonna be talking about how to manage the dance world, because I'm sure, as a lot of people know, it is not easy at all. I myself as a dancer am still trying to navigate it, and I just want to share some tips that I've picked up along the way. So I thought this could be a really cute, is this focused on my face? Like the block is here and my face is here. I just wanted to start this series because I thought it's important just to share some tips on how to manage the dance world. It's not always easy. Certain things that have to do with just personal confidence, self-confidence, essentially. Dealing with people like artistic directors, auditioning, performing, nerves, all that good stuff. So I really wanted to create a series to talk about that on my channel. I think that's really important because it's something that I often struggle with as well. So I think we should go on this journey together, learn stuff together, and yeah, I think it'll be fun. So if you guys have any topics that you want to talk about in this series, please let me know. Please comment down below. I would really appreciate it. And please subscribe, guys. Subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button down below, and also hit that bell notification so that you guys can get notifications when I post another video. So without further ado, let's hop into the video. Okay, so this episode is about confidence, and I think having confidence in the dance world or in any type of profession that you're gonna do is really important. Just to have confidence within yourself and your abilities, everything. But I know that for me, sometimes it is harder said than done. So I wanted to share some tips and tricks that I have learned. So I have come up with 5 tips on things that will help your confidence in auditions or before performance, even in class and rehearsal. You can apply them to anything that you want them to be applied to. Okay, so tip number 1 is sharing instead of kind of always showing what you got. So this can apply in an audition, in a performance, anywhere really. Really sharing what you have instead of kind of being super showy and super here and super there, I feel like can take pressure off of you in terms of what you have to share. Embrace it. This kind of goes into my next point, but I think this idea of like sharing what you have and embracing what you have really takes the pressure off of everything. It just changes your mindset. And if you're somebody that gets nervous like I do before an audition, sometimes before a performance, keep in mind that you're going to want to share what you have instead of feeling the pressure like, oh my god, I have to put out a result. It has to look good, it has to look perfect. It would be good to just kind of let that go. As dancers, we're perfectionists usually, but just let that go just a smidge so that you have a chance of sharing what you've experienced and all of that. My second point being confident in what you bring to the table. This is very important. So in other words, being confident in what you're sharing to other people, whether that's in your technique, in your artistry, just being confident in what you have, not focusing on what other people have or how other people are showing off and what they're doing, but being confident and having an inner confidence about your tendu, about your dégagé, about any dance movement that you're asked to do, even if you don't know the step. Like, I feel like even if you're in an audition, you didn't pick up the step or that transition, your inner confidence in your artistry will help bring something different to the table that maybe the artistic director or whoever is looking for, even if it's not the exact step that they were originally looking for. I feel like that can bring a sense of adventure and almost fun to what you're doing, is being confident in what you're sharing and what you bring to the table. It doesn't matter who else is there, what everyone else is bringing to the table. It is about you being confident in what you have. Even if you don't feel that you have everything, that is okay, because if you're confident in what you do have, that can a lot of times get you the job, or that can make the performance feel so much better and look so much better, as if you're confident in what you're bringing to the table. And I think something that can help build that confidence is working on your technique, going to different dance classes, working on a specific move or a specific transition, just to know that you have it, and being confident because of repetition. Repetition helps confidence. Yeah, just being confident in your repetition, being confident in the fact that you've worked hard. As dancers, we work hard, so be confident in your hard work. And show that, yeah, I have put in hard work and this is what I have from it. And if they're not looking for that, then that is okay. There will be other jobs for you. I am a true believer in that you will end up where you are supposed to be. So don't get discouraged. Don't put yourself down before you even go in, which goes into one of my other points. Positive self-talk. Y'all, positive self-talk is so important. So important, because let me tell you now, we manifest things through our mouth, through our voice. We can speak things into existence. I wholeheartedly believe that what we say can come to pass. So I really think it's important to have positive self-talk, because if you're not hyping yourself up, come on, who else is? I mean, there may be other people that, you know, are like, wow, you're great, whatever, but that has to start with inside of yourself. Honey, boo-boo, brown sugar child, okay? We have to talk to ourselves like we are confident, like we are queens, we are kings. We have to talk to ourselves in a manner that is positive and that will result in positive results. We have to talk to ourselves in a way that just oozes positivity and oozes love. Honestly, there's the doorbell. So an example of this is, even when you make a mistake, let's say you had a performance and you messed up a section or you messed up a specific step. So when you go off stage, don't just be like, wow, that was terrible, you're a terrible dancer, you're terrible, why would you mess up that step? You knew you had it before, why would you do that? Don't do that. What's that, lady?
No! Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's actually easier to do that as dancers, just because I know that I am a perfectionist when it comes to when it comes to picking up the step, when it comes to getting the step, when it comes to where's the tendu supposed to be, here, like, you know, very much so. But, and I'm sure a lot of us are, but positive self-talk is something that will help your confidence. Even if you don't see it when you're talking to yourself, it will at the end of the day. So if you make a mistake and you're upset about it, ask yourself, how could that have gone better? What went wrong? How do I fix it? So just little positive things like that, instead of badgering yourself and making it seem like you're the worst dancer on the planet Earth. You should say, how do I fix this? What can I do better next time? Is really important. And also, when you feel like you're doing well, hype yourself up, man. Be like,
xoxo.
Like, come on, like, you go, girl, you go, you go. I want you to hype yourself up because you deserve it, baby. So talk positive to yourself, okay? You bomb. You good. Period. Tip number 4 is put your focus on things that are in your control. Now, let me close my computer. You guys, this one is very important. I want to put a pin in it because I feel like this is something that not only we struggle with as dancers, but even now in quarantine, don't really know what's gonna happen next, don't know when things are gonna open back up. It's crazy, the world is going like this. We really need to focus on things that are in our control. That'll overall help your mental health, help your nerves, everything. Like, that will really help, is to just focus on things that are in your control. So, for example, before a performance, if you're about to perform in front of people that you know may determine your future, or, well, determine your future, say an artistic director that you want to dance for is in the crowd, or even your parents are in the crowd, or whoever you look up to, your mentor, whoever is in the crowd, and you really want to impress them, don't focus on that. If you know they're in the crowd, they're in the crowd, but you want to focus on yourself. You want to focus on experiencing the dance. You want to focus on really giving it your all. You don't want to focus on what people may think or what your peers may think watching the dress rehearsal or the show or whatever. You don't want to really dwell on that, because I find that that can cause you to lack focus on what you really need to be focused on, which is the dance, or you know, how you're going to experience the dance, or going over the steps or whatever. Your routine, you're exercising before you go on, making sure you're warm, meditating if you want to before a performance, praying before a performance, that it goes well. I think that those are important things to focus on, even if you want to go through the steps. I am someone that does that, is go through the steps before the performance, depending on what dance it is, because sometimes you just need that extra like kick of confidence that like, okay, I actually know the dance. Like, I don't know, I'm someone that sometimes goes through that, but just focusing on things that are in your control, actually preparing to experience the beauty that happens on stage is really important. So yeah, just don't focus on what other people think. Don't focus on what is not in your control. Don't do it. Don't do it, because you'll end up driving yourself crazy. Your focus will be over here, over there, over here, and that's not good. We like to say we're multitaskers, but our minds can really only focus on like 1 or 2 things, really focusing on them at a time. So it's important to kind of clear your mind and focus on what's important, which are things that are in your control before a performance, even an audition, a rehearsal that you may be nervous about. Focus on what is in your control. Simple as that. The last and final 5th tip that I have is to breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Please, please.
Please breathe.
Breathing is really helpful. I use breathing techniques before performances, before auditions. I think breathing is pivotal, obviously, to our living, to bring oxygen to our minds so that everything's circulating, blood circulating correctly, etc. It's pivotal. Oftentimes we not hold our breath, but we kind of get really tense in some areas and everything. Something that we may not even notice may get tense in our mouths or our shoulders or even our stomach. I find that I like hold my stomach really tight sometimes, and sometimes you don't even realize it, and it's just like then once you kind of scan your body, you're like, oh, I had a lot of tension going on. And that is, breathing is just an important thing to do, to me, especially before a performance, because you don't want to be tight. Oh, and audition, you don't want to be tight. You don't want to let the nerves take over. You don't want that to happen. It's something that's definitely happened to me before, and it's not fun when you have to like kind of like go out there and like you're tense at first and then sometimes you kind of melt and calm down. But yeah, just go out there already breathing and being confident in who you are. You're amazing. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not. Confidence is key in dancers. It's key in most any other profession. It's super helpful in everything that you do. So just take the 5 points and put them into your lives as you see fit. Yeah, it's really all I got here, people. I'm very excited to be starting this channel and starting to build a following of you guys, creating a family and everything. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give me video ideas or things that you would like to see down below. I am so open to everyone's comments and everything. Also, tell me what you think about this video, what you got from it, any other tips that you use. I want to know about them. I want to interact with you guys. And I'm excited. Let me know what you think. Give this video a thumbs up. And if you're here and you're still watching this video, thank you very much. You're a real one. Please subscribe. See you all in the next video.